Good morning again, I'm Will, so I'll be presenting to you the VELARIS Residences. So the property is actually a landmark project of RHK Land Corporation. RHK Land is a powerhouse partnership between an international developer, Hongkong Land, and our very own local real estate giant, Robinsons Land Corporation. The two real estate giants forming together, giving you the VELARIS Residences. Now the VELARIS Residences will be a landmark in a vibrant destination estate, Bridgetown.
Real quick, sir, I just want to point out that Hongkong Land had been existing since what year, sir?
1889.
1889.
So it's more than 100 years old already, showing how prominent and established their company is. So even the catastrophes like Spanish flu and other economic breakdowns, they were able to survive and finish strong always.
Understood, sir.
Yeah.
And also, this is a well-known developer in the whole Asia, right?
Yes. So most of their projects are in key Asian cities. So most of them are in central business districts. Now, Bridgetown will be located in one of the corners of the C5 and Ortigas Extension Avenue. Now, Bridgetown has a total lot area of 32 hectares divided into two zones, which traverses the two progressive cities of Quezon and Pasig City. Now, let's start off with the West Zone. West Zone is in Quezon City, approximately 9 hectares. Now, the West Zone consists of our existing and upcoming Grade A PEDA accredited office spaces. We have a commercial, retail, and events places. And actually, this show gallery is part of the West Zone. Now, moving on to the East Zone. East Zone is approximately 23 hectares, so it will house our residential zone, recreational and open spaces, additional retail, commercial, and office spaces. Zooming in a bit, the two zones will be connected by a beautiful 200-meter bridge designed by Manyosa and Company. On the side of the bridge is a dedicated footbridge for pedestrians and cyclists, and on the edge of the footbridge is an iconic art installation designed by a renowned and famous artist, Jeffrey Manuel Figueras. So, in front of the Victor statue is another pathway which is your access point going to our Central Park, which is around 1.6 or 1.8 hectares. So just imagine, this is the VELARIS Residences. The Opus Mall is right here. Right, this one will be called the Opus Mall. This is a luxury mall being built by Robinsons Land. So it will be connected to a 5-star hotel with a convention center. Okay, so do you have questions regarding the Bridgetown estate?
Just a quick question, sir.
Sure.
On the Opus Mall, it's going to be a luxurious mall
Yes.
from Robinsons Land. Do you think that it will be better than the podium of SM?
Definitely, because what Robinsons is building right now in Bridgetown are future-ready developments. And of course, since they are repositioning against the upscale market, definitely this will be one of their statement luxury malls. That's why it's called the Opus Mall. It has a different brand apart from their current retail shops and malls. So the VELARIS Residences is a 3-tower development with a total lot area of 18,000 square meters. What's great about Tower 1 is that Tower 1 holds more than 50%, or specifically 9,600 square meters of the total lot area. So just imagine the project is low density. Even the usage of the amenities are low density as well, because the amenities of Tower 1 is only exclusive for it. Alright, so we have 3 dedicated floors for the amenities. As you go up after the grand lobby, the first would be the 3rd floor. So the 3rd floor, one of which will be the events pavilion. Now the events pavilion, normally for previous developments, event spaces are currently placed indoor. But to have more intimate gatherings, we decided to give you an events pavilion so you can have the opportunity to extend your functions outside. So you have a water feature here and a green space right here. Some of the amenities are right here. So there will be a business lounge, kids playroom, and your access going to the multi-level landscape garden. Now this multi-level landscape garden is your access going to the 2nd dedicated floor of the amenities, which is the 5th floor. Now, as you go up the multi-level landscape garden, you will be greeted by an Olympic-length infinity pool. And we are not just providing lounge chairs right here, like in previous developments, the long lounge chairs in the poolside. We will be providing a roof cabanas. So overlooking the infinity pool is our fitness center. And as you go around the fitness center, we will be having a yoga deck, dance studio, and an outdoor yoga deck as well. Now, going down again to the third floor amenities is one of our most unique amenities. We will be having a Japanese onsen. So, instead of providing a relaxing jacuzzi, we'll be providing a therapeutic hot springs in the property. So, now, the third dedicated floor for the amenities is how we define beyond luxury. So, we will be having a sky club at the 45th. So, the third dedicated floor for the amenities will be above our bi-level penthouse units. And it will have a sky club, sky bar, indoor and alfresco dining areas. It will also have a game room and cards and wine room. Alright, so this will be the mock-up for the private lift lobby. So the grand lobby would be something like this, but much bigger. So why do we have a private lift lobby? Because all of our big units, starting from the 2-bedroom, are all placed in the corner units. And all corner units will have its own private lift or private lobby. So just imagine if you're staying at a 2-bedroom unit, you'll only be sharing the private elevator with 38 other unit owners. So please take note, it's not just about sharing with other floors. You'll only be sharing with 38 other unit owners because we only have 39 residential floors. And if you're staying in the corner, you'll only be sharing with unit owners of the same corner. So giving you privacy and luxury at the same time. So how do you like the project so far?
I love it. You just said you will have your own lift, you will have your own elevator, which is unheard of in other developers. So this is like one of a kind. And as you mentioned earlier, also in each floor there's only 4 to 14 units, which makes the whole building kind of like a VIP because usually rich people, they don't like to be what do you call this? Be surrounded with too much neighbors, you know, in each floor. So I like that part.
Yeah, wonderful. And just to add, of course, most of the time, with previous developments, you can only enjoy the private lift if you're staying at a penthouse units that's around 200 square meters and above. But with here in our 2-bedroom, which you will experience later, it's only 105 square meters, but you can already enjoy the benefits of having a private lift and private lobby, which doesn't have any shared hallways.
Wow.
Right? So are you all? Sorry.
Yes, sir. Can we go back again about the area?
Sure. No worries.
As far as if it's, because I'm trying to compare with BGC.
Sure.
And in my idea, I would like this area to be better than BGC. Can you explain how it would be more VIP and better?
Sure. Of course, as we all know, BGC is a prominent area. It's a prime location. It still is a prime location, but of course, the area is already too developed and saturated already, meaning the prices are already high. What's great about the C5 expansion is that C5 used to have industrial facilities, but right now C5 is being expanded into various mixed-use estates. So just imagine the whole area of C5 having various mixed-use estates. So investing in one of VELARIS Residences will be one of the first upscale projects to be built right there. So just imagine yourself in investing in BGC when it was still being developed.
Wow.
So giving you a high probability of return of investment, and of course, high capital appreciation, higher yield for rental and resale.
Wow. So in other words, you would be surrounded by nothing but commercial buildings, while you will be the only residential building inside of that area, right?
Well, Bridgetown definitely will have other residential condominiums, but of course, with the lot area of the VELARIS Residences, it has the highest probability of giving you the luxury that you need because it has the lot area to provide you with other amenities. So the first unit that I'll be showing is our 1-bedroom deluxe. So this has a total lot area, a total area of 52 square meters, so including the balcony. All units will have pre-assigned parking slots and balcony. So this is the third smart home feature that we have. So this is called the smart lock set. In the VELARIS Residences, you have 5 ways to open your units. So first, of course, with all emergencies, we always need to have a manual key. Second would be a key card access, as it's actually what's prominent right now in current developments. Third would be the biometrics. Fourth would be the digital password access. And fifth would be, for example, sir, if you're still in the mall and your parents would like to visit you and they came in first, you can actually open the door for them using your smartphone.
Wow.
So, but right now, let me show you the password access right here.
Okay, now you know the password, right? That's 48 and 10. So take note.
So, just to give you a heads up, this unit is actually an actual deliverable unit, meaning this model unit shows you the actual finishes and deliverables. So, for example, the floor homogeneous tiles, this solid top, bi-level countertop, these are actual finishes already. So, just imagine eliminating the question of what's really included in the unit as you buy it. Actually, on your left is a beautiful bathroom. So this this bathroom is an actual bathroom. This is what the developer will give you. So you have a feature wall right here, and you all have fully accessible cabinets included in your bathroom already. So as we see with other developments, we usually developers use laminate wood, but here we use engineered wood. So it's like having full wooden planks that are connected to each other, so giving you a more premium finish. Address of one bedroom premium unit. So this is one of our fast selling one bedroom units. This has a total area of 60 square meters, including the balcony. So basically, this unit will have the same finishes as the one bedroom deluxe.
Wala pong price to.
For one bedroom premium, this ranges around 16 to 17 million, including the parking slot already. Yeah. But of course, giving our price point for an upscale project, given our deliverables, we're actually one of the most cost-efficient projects that you can see in the market right now.
So basically, how much per square meters are we talking about?
We're averaging around a minimum of 260 square meters.
So just now.
Sorry, 260,000 per square meter.
Per square meter.
Yeah, sorry about that.
60 square meters.
Yes.
Nice.
Alright, so let me show you our private lift. So this is our 2-bedroom suite. So of course, placed in one of the corner units. So this has a total area of 105 square meters. Please enter the elevator. So what's your floor preference, Mr. Jimboy? So do you like high floor, low floor, mid?
Mid.
Mid. So for example, okay, so mid-level is around 20th floor. So as you go up to your floor, and as the elevator opens, your main door is not exposed. So it's on the side, giving you additional privacy as well. Now as you go out, this area is the private lobby. So not a shared hallway. But this is also called the limited common area, meaning you can use this exclusively. No one has an access right here other than the unit owner, but this is not included in the 105 square meters.
Wow.
So just imagine being able to use something that's not included in the size of your unit. So even with the association use, this is not part of the computation of the 105 square meters.
So let me get this straight, sir. Around how many square meters is this private lobby? Right?
Approximately, this is around 6 square meters.
6 square meters.
Yes.
So imagine, guys, that's 6 square meters times 260,000 pesos. You have that for free, and this is your own.
Yes, you can actually put chairs, plants, because you can treat this as your own receiving area already.
Yes.
But just in case that the elevator, the private lift is being up for maintenance, you have an access door in this area, which can be accessed by, of course, one of the maybe your key card. But you're the only one who has access right here, so you can access the common elevators of the one-bedroom units.
For the rest of the population.
Yes, but for this area, it's only you who have access for it. And of course, another feature that we have earlier, I showed you that we have a built-in shoe rack. Right here, we also have another one for big unit owners.
Wow.
Here. So you have an additional shoe rack that didn't eat space as well in the 105 square meters.
Yes, sir.
So just imagine this one and this shoe rack right here didn't eat space on the 105 square meters.
Nice. So I just wanted to make that clear
Yes.
earlier.
So for example, if you have, for example, after the pandemic and you have gatherings in your home, shoes of your visitors are not scattered right here because you have a storage right here. Now the 105 square meters will start right here as you enter the unit. But of course, there will be a door right here.
So this for free. This we're paying for this one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's the access door for the common elevators.
Just in case this is not working.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, as you enter the unit, on your left is a utility room and spacious enough to be a maid's room as well because it also has its own bathroom and shower. Now, as you enter, you will see that even our maid's room has its own window.
Wow.
So it's not something that's claustrophobic.
Yeah.
So even your maids will not feel alone.
Wow. So this is for the yaya's room.
Yes, so you have its own bathroom and shower
And she
as
has
well.
its own bathroom.
Yes.
Wow.
This can actually big enough. This is actually big enough to be another bedroom as well.
Yes.
Now, this is our kitchen for the 2-bedroom suite. This bi-level countertop, it has a different finish from the 1-bedroom because this will have natural stone already. So,
Okay.
so the finish is something similar to this one. But of course, the type of natural stone that will be used is not yet disclosed. But definitely, it will have a natural stone finish, giving you a premium feeling for your kitchen. Now, this one right behind you is actually one of our smart home features. So this is called the smart mirror. So for example, Mr. Jimboy, do you like cooking at home?
Sample lang.
Yes, sir. So for example, that sakto moment, you're cooking something and you're following a recipe, you don't really have to set up a laptop or tablet right here because you can actually download or use apps using your smart mirror already. For example, we go to YouTube.
Papanoorin mo na lang, no?
Yes. So you can actually have even listen to podcasts while cooking something. So let me give you a sample. So full screen. So something similar to a tablet already. But of course, if you're not using it, you can actually go back home, put it in mirror mode. There. So this is only exclusive for 2-bedroom units and above. So for big units only. Alright, so this is the living room. So this is the secondary bedroom. So actually our design principle is intentional design, meaning we were able, our designers and of course consultants really considered each step of the unit owner and what can they experience. So to address the pain points from previous developments. And of course, as you can see, since the project is also Japanese inspired, all of our units are very minimalist but functional, highly functional.
Hindi siya kumakain ng space eh.
Yes.
Maganda daw ang
Everything is convenient. And right behind us is the master's bedroom. Since all big units are placed in the corner units, you will have 2 views, of course, because of the corner placement of the unit. So you have a view right here, and you have view right here as well.
May door din dito.
Yes, it will have doors. So this is the master's bathroom. What's great about the master's bathroom is that the wall and floor are already natural stone. And this compartment right here, or storage right here, this additional space is an actual one. So if you have, for example, scented candles in your bathroom, or basically just storage, this is an actual space that's given to unit owners. And of course, every time we try to look for proper railings or proper storage for our toiletries, instead of buying railings or standees for the bathroom, we actually provided hotel-like storages for your shampoo, soap, so you don't really have to buy something to place here. You can actually place everything here already. So something that you won't have to change as well as we turn over the unit. Actually, our big units, all corner units, are our fast-selling units. Before we used to have 12 3-bedroom units only, but since they ran out fast, we combine some 2-bedroom units and 1-bedroom units that are 1-bedroom deluxe units that are next to each other. So before we have 502 units, we're down to 457 units only. So just imagine the 45-story building that has a total lot area of 9,600 square meters only has less than 500 units. So just imagine how manageable the community and environment is for the VELARIS Residences.
So in each floor, you only have two bedroom units?
Some you have 4. Some floors will have 2-bedroom units, some floors will have 3-bedroom units.
Chill lang. No?
Pang VIP.
Yes. So even if you're staying with the 1-bedroom unit, just imagine if you're staying to the highest dense floor which has the 14 units to a floor, minus 4 pa po yung gagamit ng elevator. Kasi yung sa nasa gitna, 1-bedroom units, 10 na lang sila mag-share ng common elevators.
Parang ano eh. Oy, diyan ka pala nakatira? Tara, tambay tayo dyan.
Gano'n na lang. Ilan yung access ng elevators dito? Sa isang room.
For the corner units. For the corner unit, for example, you have 4 corners, nag-stay kayo sa isa. Isang private lift lang yun para sa isang corner. So meaning ang ka-share nyo lang, yung unit owners na nasa same corner lang. And as I mentioned earlier, we only have 39 residential floors, kasama na kayo dun. So 38 unit owners lang yung ka-share nyo. Kasi technically wala naman access yung 1-bedroom units dito sa private lobby nyo eh. So pero kayo, may access kayo sa elevator nila. Pag for example, maintenance lang yung elevator for cleaning and all, you can access their common elevators.
Which is the common elevator?
For the 1-bedroom units.
How many elevators are
So
there?
that's around 3.
3 common elevators.
Yes.
Wow.
So just imagine, diba, 45 floors lang, ilan lang yung mag-share na, kahit sa 1-bedroom, mababa yung ratio ng 1-bedroom for the elevators eh.
Yes, sir.
So talagang, the project is really exclusive, luxurious, but functional. So something that's giving you some investment. And of course, it's really timely to invest now, since they develop ang C5.
So, since we're here in camera, I would like to ask you.
Sure.
You mentioned before this is around 260,000 pesos per square meters
Yes.
at the moment.
Yes.
Do you believe that 3 to 4 years later down the line, it would double up? It would cost 500 to 600,000 per square meters?
That's arbitrary, but definitely it will have a sound capital appreciation because just imagine one of the MRT stations, one of the key expansions of the build will be the MRT4.
Yes.
Now the MRT4, one of the stations, specifically the Rosario station, will traverse on the side of our east zone.
Oh.
And of course, 2 to 3 stations away, one of the stations of the Mega Manila Subway will have an interconnection with one of the stations of the MRT. And one good thing about those developments are, the developments, even the Opus Mall, we actually have existing prefabricated office spaces, and we're currently developing more office spaces in the area. The MRT and other developments will actually be built even before the turnover of the VELARIS Residences. So the factors that would affect the increase of its capital appreciation are already done before the project. So just imagine the value of the property.
Nice. Around what year would that be, sir?
So the turnover of the VELARIS Residences will start May 2025. Yes, until November 2025 because it would depend on how high your floor is.
And also the MRT for, as you mentioned, when would the year that will be completed?
According to the latest data of DPWH, they are targeting to finish it latest 2024.
Nice.
The projected one is 2023, but of course, just in case with if first comes to worst, they're projecting latest 2024.
And that will dramatically increase the price of.
Definitely, it will increase as well. And of course, just imagine, as I mentioned earlier, the C5 corridor will have various mixed-use estates. So that prime developments will benefit from each other. So just imagine the value of the C5 corridor after all of the developments.
Yes. And this is why, mark my word, that 260,000 per square meters right now as we speak will double or triple up around 3 to 4 years from now. So that's just, my professional and personal opinion.
Yeah. Or maybe a wild projection as well. Yeah. But we always have to hope for the best.
So the reason why I said that because I've had experience from Mall of Asia area,
Yes.
which had started off as 88,000 per square meters to now 430 to 450,000 per square meters right now as we speak. So what more in the future? And just imagine they started off as 88,000.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah. So this right here, with all the development that you just mentioned before, I believe it's not far off that it will double, triple up the price in 3 to 4
Yes.
years.
So in short, the right time to invest is actually right now.
Yes, right now. Or go to that Back in the Future time machine. We go back in time and invest then. But
Invest
you know what I
last
mean?
year.
Since we don't have time machine, let's invest right now. Yes.
But definitely, this is an investment that you will never regret.
Yes.
Especially when you see that the project is already finished. You will, even if you're buying this for investment, you will actually want to live here for a moment before having it rented out.
Oh, yeah.
To try out all the amenities, the premium finishes of the unit. As a unit owner, definitely you will want to experience living here.
Yes. By the way, how much reservation fee are we talking about?
So
reserve?
our reservation fee starts at 150,000 square meters 150,000 pesos for the 1-bedroom unit.
Oh,
Mhm.
Yes.
for the 2-bedroom,
For the 2-bedroom, it's around 200,000 because we have 50,000 peso reservation fee per parking slot. And for the 2-bedroom unit, this has a pre-assigned parking. All 2-bedroom units will have 2 pre-assigned parking slots. So it's either 2 single slots or tandem.
wow.
Yeah. So we don't have any shortage of parking here. Especially right now, the Philippines is an automotive country. Parking is really important here in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Ilang years mo ba ba?
So,
It depends.
based on our current timeline right now, so our payment term is around 4.5 years. You still have around 4.5 years to pay for the unit.
Then how much per month po?
Per month would depend on the unit type. But for example, if you're
One bedroom.
for the 1-bedroom, that's around, on an average for the 60 square meters, that's around 37,000 per month, 35,000 per month. So that's after the down payment. So just imagine it's like just paying for a car, but you're putting it into a more sound investment.
Yes, yes, real estate.
For luxury projects, that's really like the 35,000 a month.
Yes. By the way, we understand that this is your forte, which is the VELARIS Residence.
Yes.
But since we're already here, I'd like to ask your personal opinion. Do you think this is better than our Westin Residences condo?
Westin Residences.
Yes.
It's hard to compare because of course they are both in good locations, and of course, 2 projects are properly planned. Were properly planned.
Yes. Sir.
I think there's no project that's better to another project, but of course, definitely, what I can assure you that the VELARIS Residences is future ready in an area that's developing, that's still developing. So of course, the capital, your possible yield and capital appreciation is of course has a high potential here in this area. So that's what I can say about it. Because of course Westin, I really don't have bad things to say about Westin because of course it has a prominent or really a well-established developer in a well-established area.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
But well, I just like what he just said. It basically there's way more full potential as far as development wise that's gonna happen here
Yes.
compared to over there.
Yes.
So take note, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright, so I hope I answered all of your questions very well. So do you have any clarifications?
By the way, guys, do you have any other? Okay.
I think they're buying already, so they don't.
So for a 1-bedroom, 150,000 pesos reservation fee.
Yeah, only.
And
Yes.
for this amazing 2-bedroom, which has your own personal elevator,
Mhm.
200,000 pesos per square meters.
Yes.
I'm sorry, 200,000.
200,000 pesos for the 2-bedroom.
Reservation fee.
Yeah.
And that, go ahead.
The difference for the reservation fee, yes.
And that payment term is payable in 4 years.
Yes.
And that would be how many percent of the whole of the total contract price? 15 to 20% only?
As of now, of course, since we're currently rolling out light terms, that of course investors are highly encouraged to take advantage of. So we're giving around a minimum equity of 20% for the whole construction period.
Okay. So for the whole 20%, while you're still paying the developer, that would be zero interest, right?
Definitely, the down payment and the monthly amortization doesn't have any interest.
And at the end of the turnover, which is 4 years from now, the rest of the 80% remaining balance will either be for bank loan or
cash, yes.
cash, if you don't want to get hit with the
Yes.
interest from bank loan.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, sir. Thanks for clarifying that.
Yeah, welcome, you're welcome. My pleasure.
Okay.
Sir, ask ko lang,
Sure.
kunyari, if ever binili ko to, magkano ko siya pwedeng iparenta?
Right now, if we're basing it from the current prices of the CBD and Ortigas, because it's best to always base it on the nearest CBD. So that's a minimum. Ortigas right now has a minimum rental price of 1,000 per square. But of course, that's arbitrary. But the rental goes up as well if you renovate your unit a bit. Of course, you fully furnish your unit. And of course, it would depend on the current market value already of the area. As the
So walang suggested na rent price ng VELARIS for...
Right now, it's all projections as of the moment. But definitely, we can actually, based on the developments that we have right now, we can actually compare it to the Ortigas Central Business District.
Tsaka pag nagpa-reserve ka ba, makukuha mo na agad sa'yo na mismo yung unit?
As you reserve the unit, of course, the unit will be reserved for you. You will be officially securing the unit. But of course, since this is a pre-selling project, and not yet a turnover project, of course, what's given to you are rights. Not yet there's no title yet because the unit's not yet turned over. But of course, you will have the rights, of course, to own the unit already.
Yeah, contract to sell.
Yes, the contract to sell.
Yeah. Basically, you will be the unit owner and you will lock it in and reserve on that price, and you can sell your unit to anybody down the line.
Yes, you can actually flip the unit, which is actually being done by a lot of investors. Like they invest right now at a good price, then before the turnover, they flip the unit or sell the unit to a different owner.
Here in the Philippines, we call
But of course, what I can assure you, sir, once you see that your unit is finished, you would really like to live here. Talagang gagamitin nyo kahit saglit. Baka hindi nyo, kahit gusto nyo iparin, baka gagamitin nyo muna eh.
Pang-tirahan talaga siya.
Kasi that's what great about the VELARIS Residences. You won't have any fears of having it rented out because you, as the owner, can also see yourself living here. So you know yourself that you can actually have this rented out as well. Because the project has great deliverables and of course in a great location. So that's a good mix.
To reserve the unit, what requirements would you need from the buyer?
From the buyer, of course, for individual buyers, we have a customer information sheet, a reservation agreement, BIR 1904 as required by the BIR, of course. One valid ID with 3 specimen signatures, and of course, some signed documents, like for example, such as the layout and some of the documentary documents that are being required. So not that much.
Wow, that's it. Literally.
That's how easy to reserve a unit right now.
Yes. So as long as you have one valid ID, this unit is yours. And of course, the 150,000 pesos reservation fee. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, balikan ko lang ulit. Mga ilang years bago matapos ulit?
So this is around 4.5 years. Because right now is 2021 and it will be turned over starting May 2025.
Sorry naman.
Yeah. So really, this is a good time to invest because you have a long payment term.
Okay.
May possible pa na tumaas
The
yung reservation.
That would depend on the developer, but no announcements as of the moment.
And also, mind you, the reason why the reservation fee is high compared to other regular condos here, because this is a high-end condo, and this is a joint venture with Hongkong Land. Unlike your other condos that only requires you 25,000 pesos to 50,000 pesos reservation fee, this is different. So
Definitely an upscale project.
it's an upscale project, like you said. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, welcome.
Thank you very much.
I hope you enjoyed your tour here in the VELARIS Residences, and thank you so much for giving time in seeing our project.
Yes.
What's up, madam people? Ako si Hendrix Jim Martin, aka Jimboy Martin, from It's Showtime #member at PBB 737. So ako po ay magiging property specialist nyo from RLC, Robinson's Land Corporation. Sa mga gustong mag-invest sa real estate dyan, I'm your guy, guys. So call me dito and let's go. Thank you, guys.